Hi, this is Peter here, Peter the Clairvoyant, and I'm here to have a look at your astrology report here for September 2017, and we're looking at Aquarius. Okay, right. I'm just getting the feeling now, as if to say, things are starting to move on a little bit now from August for you. And I just feel as though some of you've got to deal with partners around you. I just feel as though they're feeling a little bit stubborn or not quite communicating with you the way you'd like them to. And I just feel as though by the end of the second week that should start to ease off a little bit. But I just get the feeling of sort of feeling a bit tired, a bit run down after running around after all the holidays. It's almost like it just feels as though either children have been affecting you a little bit, or you've been out and about with partners trying to enjoy the summer holidays. So it's like I just feel as though almost like I feel a bit burnt out. And I just feel as though, so just look after yourself. So give you time to settle into September. And I feel as though that's a good way of looking at the sort of first couple of weeks of just recharging your batteries, getting your health right, eating properly, drinking properly, sleeping properly that way. It's almost like it feels like you just need a good rest. And I feel as though that would be good for you. Also, I feel as though you can start thinking about your career a little bit more, where you can want to start doing a bit more and achieving a bit more. And just watch out with careers where I just feel as though you're not winding certain people up with you within the workplace. It's either, you're speaking your mind a little bit, or you get feeling a bit sharp the way you're approaching people. So do keep an eye on that a little bit. It's almost like it feels like you're on edge a little bit, you're not quite yourself, and for some reason you're feeling a bit sort of strong with your approach, and probably a little bit too strong, a little bit too direct. So if you feel so you're knowing that, just perhaps bide your time before you say what you feel, because otherwise it's almost like your mouth could run away with you a little bit. So just keep an eye on that a little bit. But other than that, generally you're absolutely fine. And those of you with children, I just feel as though you should start to feeling a bit less stressed through September. It's like you're coming back to your normal self. It's almost like you've had 4 or 5 weeks off with the children and it's been difficult and a bit tense for you. But I feel as though you'll get through that. There's definitely a feeling of sort of wanting to start fresh things around you, new beginnings, putting your energy back into your life and focus on where you're going a little bit. And I feel as though by the time we get into the third week of September, it's almost like I feel as though you're starting to feel a bit bored. It's almost like you've gone through August doing this, doing that, being very busy. Now September, it's all calming down. It's like, oh, what am I doing with myself? It's like I feel like I've got too much energy now, and it's like I've got nothing to do with it. So this is where you need to start focusing on your goals a little bit, and start pushing your thoughts and ideas for. And I feel that by the time you get to the end of September, that is a great month for you to communicate your thoughts and feelings right across the board with your life, whether it's friendships, family, work, career. It's there for you. And I feel as though those of you that may be in business, I feel as though you've got to look at technology. Technology is going to be the way forward for you. And I just feel as though bringing in the internet, communication, new telephone systems, new mobile phone systems, computers, printers, all those kind of things, anything to do with technology, is helping you get where you need to be. And it's not just a sort of, oh, it's getting where you need to be. It's also about making your work easier. So you haven't got run around doing this, or it's more cost effective. Look at it like that. So I feel as though whatever money you do spend, you do seem to get back what you put in. And I feel as though that's a good thing. And I feel as though also with business as well, it feels as though things should start picking up a little bit for you. Sort of September. It's almost September's been. August's been a bit of a funny month. September's going to be a lot better. So that's good. And if you're in the work situation and you feel as though you haven't had much overtime around, September could start creeping up for you a little bit. So just wait and see for that to kind of kick in around you. But other than that, I just feel as though everything seems to be fine. But I am being drawn to Aquarians with the home a little bit. I just feel as though either thinking about house moves or getting the home right for the end of the year towards Christmas, thinking, oh, do I want to change this, do I want to change that, do I want to decorate, or I want new furnishings to come in. And I feel as though that's absolutely fine, but make sure you set a budget, because it just feels that the budget could run away with you, and you need to make sure that you're spending within your means. So do keep an eye on that a little bit. But that I just feel as though it's good. I feel as though, yes, get your home right, you know, you like the creature comforts around you, and I feel as though that's nice. But like I say, get the budget right. And then the only other thing I want to just pick up as well is some of you, I just feel as though are suffering with some stomach issues a little bit. And I just feel as though it's partly to do with just come back off of the island, we've been eating this and that, generally just enjoying ourselves, and I just feel as though I may feel a bit bloated or something like that, or bad indigestion, so just keep an eye on that a little bit. But yeah, that should be fine. Right, so this is Peter the Clairvoyant, and if you do need me for any further information or any readings more in depth, give me a call on 0758 384 6626. Thank you. Bye-bye now.